He's smooth, he's cool, he's quick with a gun, a master in the boudoir, a man in a trench coat who gets the job done. That's Guy Noir. The women ask, who's that guy over there, smoking that lovely cigar, in the wrinkled suit and the interesting hair? That's Guy Noir.
A dark night in a city that knows how to keep its secrets. But on the 12th floor of the Acme building, one man is still trying to find the answers to life's persistent questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
It was October in Minnesota. It was a beautiful fall day, warm and golden, the sort of day when you think maybe you've discovered the secret of happiness. You just feel so lucky, and then you get this amazing visit from a stranger. Yeah, come on in. The door's unlocked there.
Mr. Noir.
Yes, what can I do for you? She was tall and beautiful and blonde. Her pants were so tight I could count the change in her pocket. She wore a blouse that laid all the cards out on the table.
Mr. Noir, I'm Donna Decora, and I'll
Yes?
come right to the point.
Oh, good.
My husband ran off with a younger woman, and then he was killed when an anvil fell out of the tree and hit him in the head. But, unfortunately, he neglected to update his will and give me my rightful share of his multi-billion-dollar fortune.
I see. How can I be of help?
Well, you are a dead ringer from my late husband. I mean,
Oh,
you're
really?
like his identical twin.
Really?
Yes. I want you to move in with me in my mansion and sign the papers that will make me the wealthiest woman in America, for which I will pay you, of course, handsomely. And speaking of handsome, may I say that I think you are hot.
Hot? Moi?
You're not just hot. You are hot.
Well, all right.
Yes, you are.
When you say pay me handsomely, were you thinking in terms of hundreds or thousands or...
Well, I was thinking $1 million or so.
$1 million?
All right, how about $2 million?
$2 million?
Okay, make it 3. And kiss me, you fool.
Wow.
You beautiful fool, just kiss me.
It was every man's dream. Fabulous woman, no commitment, and a generous severance package. It was beautiful. Excuse me, it's my phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, of course.
Yeah, Noir here.
Noir, it's me, Pedro Peterson.
Pedro Peterson, the perp.
Very perspicacious.
Really? Just out of prison, I presume?
You put me there, pal.
Yeah.
The Penobscot Penitentiary on Penobscot Peninsula in a pitiful podunk town called Piscatawadaquatimagan. That was pretty punitive.
Well, you were a pickpocket, Pedro Peterson.
I stole fruit, that's all.
Yeah, pounds and pounds of it.
Well,
Persimmons, papaya, pippins, prunes, pomegranates, prickly pear, plus pumpernickel, paprika, pickled pepper, Pepsi, and pumpkin pie.
and I'm unrepentant.
Huh?
I plan to gain prosperity by perpetuating preposterous improprieties and purchasing property in Pacific Palisades and becoming Pablo Peterson, post-impressionist painter.
You'll never get away with it, Pedro Peterson.
Try and catch me, Noir.
Well, who was that, darling?
A pickpocket I put into prison. Back out on the street, pledged to resume perpetrating.
Well, don't forget our little project.
No,
I live in Prospect Park, 77 Pillsbury Place. I'll be waiting for you in my pale purple peignoir, Mr. Noir.
It just made me hot under the collar. I couldn't let Pedro Peterson run rampant like that. Guy is in a wheelchair, and, you know, like a lot of these chair-bound people, he's wily, he's unpredictable. I was soon to discover he had purchased a rocket-propelled wheelchair. He struck first at a produce stand. Lieutenant McCafferty called me.
And he's out there stealing punchlines.
Punchlines?
Punchlines of jokes.
Really? You mean like, what makes you think I'm not?
Which joke is that too?
That's the one about the two penguins on the ice floe. Yeah.
Oh, how does that go again?
I'll tell you some other time. Minutes later, Pedro Peterson came by in his wheelchair. He hit a pizza stand, and he grabbed something, and he took off.
Oh! What? Wait!
You okay?
Well, I
You
think
okay
so.
there, Patty?
But who was that guy? He took... Oh, well, now I forget what it was.
He took a punchline to a joke?
Oh, yeah, but I forget how it went.
You remember anything about the joke or what?
Well, it was the one about Roy Rogers and the cougar who ate his sneakers.
You mean, pardon me, Roy? Is that the cat that chewed your new shoes?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, all right. Look out. Here he comes. Here he comes, coming. Whoop. Head down. Whoa. He hit a mom-and-pop plant store. You okay there?
Oh, he got away.
What'd he take?
Oh, it's my joke about lithographs.
Lithographs?
I lost the punchline.
Oh, hey, wait, no.
What?
Looks like he dropped it here on the sidewalk, yeah.
What is it?
See, someday my prince will come?
That's it.
That's it, okay.
So what does this guy want?
Who knows? Pedro Peterson, the punchline bandit, ran wild in St. Paul, a rocket-powered wheelchair. Kind of hard to stop it, especially when it can go in any direction, including straight up in the air. And he knew what he wanted and where to find it.
Hey. He made off with it on
What?
my Ollie and Lena jokes.
Your Ollie and Lena jokes?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, here, he dropped a punchline right here.
What?
What about the guy in the living room, let him get his own beer?
Yeah, well, sounds familiar, but it's worthless without the lead-in.
Yeah?
What about the joke about putting newspapers down in the entryway for people to wipe their feet on? I'm missing the last line.
These are the times that dry men's souls.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, how about the one about the man who gets his rooster to chase Margaret Thatcher?
He wanted to see a chicken catch a Tory.
Oh.
We got some pictures of him as he sped past, young, good-looking guy in a Detroit Pistons shirt, and then one day he was gone. I assume he went off to Pacific Palisades or Poughkeepsie or Pompano Beach. He sure isn't here in St. Paul, and that's all I know.
What? That's the end of the story?
I guess so, yeah.
Wait, but he just got away?
Yeah, evidently he's not here.
What?
Not in there.
Oh.
Hey.
What?
What
What?
about the dame from Prospect Park? You know, the widow who was going to pay you 3 million simoleons.
I don't know. I forgot her address.
You forgot.
Yeah.
How can you forget a thing like that?
I don't know. He took the last page of our script. That's
Oh.
That's why it's just gone. It's not there in the trash. No. There's no horse in this. There's no horse in this sketch.
Yeah,
Cut the
well,
horse off.
how does it end?
Huh?
How does it end? With a bang? Or a whimper?
Oh, wait. How about this?
What?
I put my arms around him, yes, and drew him down to me so he could feel my breasts all perfume, yes. And his heart was going like mad. And yes, I said, yes, I will, yes.
No, that's James Joyce. We don't need that here.
Okay, how about, 'tis a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done.
Dickens. No. That's not ours.
So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Fitzgerald. We don't need that here.
Here's an ending.
But wherever they go,
Yes.
and whatever happens to them on the way, in that enchanted place on the top of the forest, a little boy and his bear will always be playing.
Please.
I think this will work. Don't ever tell anybody anything.
What?
If you do, you start missing everybody.
Catcher in the Rye.
We shall never be again as we were.
Maybe not you. Get that out of here, would you please?
After a while, I went out and left the hospital and walked back to the hotel in the rain.
Hemingway. No.
Well, shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
God bless us, everyone.
You have to be braver as time goes by and follow your lucky star. And if you need help from an older guy, call on Guy Noir.
A dark night in a city that knows how to keep its secrets. But one man seeks the answers to life's persistent questions. Guy Noir, Private Eye.
Sue Scott, Kim Russell, Tom Keith, and Heather Masse.